Quincy Farm Products is a solution provider to food manufacturers.
14% of the world's food is lost during the transition from harvest to retail.
We try to solve all their problems through the manufacturing process.
We welcome the challenge.
When you make a dry product, there is going to be waste.
All food manufacturers have a certain percentage that's going to happen regardless.
Any manufacturer is going to have waste, from dust collection to quality control issues to quality control just wanting to test their products. It can be a sizing issue, a start of a run, the end of a run, boxing machine stops working, or the label machine.
You know, misshape, miscolor, missize pieces.
Any business in the world that we're in on the food side is going to be 8 to 10% waste.
In the food industry, waste is lost money.
Not only is lost money, but it causes an expense in either landfill costs or some kind of destruction costs.
You know, when it goes from a landfill piece, it's a charge of anywhere from 3 to 5 cents a pound.
There is a solution, and Quincy Farm Products is that solution.
We're able to take that material, pay them for it because it's a food grade product.
There's products out here we're paying $1 a pound to get in. I mean, it depends on what stream that we're getting from you and the value stream.
The product 100% meets spec in all forms, and the only reason we get it is for those reasons. We're able to take something that otherwise going to waste
and figure out the best use for the ingredients into livestock feed.
Quincy Farm Products is, to me, a family-owned and operated company.
We have about 280,000 square feet here. We have about 300,000 square feet at a second location just down the street we call the East Plant.
It is a very busy place.
We're running 24 hours a day, 4 days a week, and producing between 10,000 to 10,500 tons a month, and a lot of that is landfill diversion.
We're large enough to be a major player in the industry, but we're small enough to be flexible for our customers and our vendors, and we're centrally located in Quincy, Illinois.
Quincy, Illinois has a really good, robust trucking presence.
25 to 30 truckloads a day in and 25 to 30 truckloads a day out.
Just because you've got a product in an individual packaged item, that is no problem at all.
We track everything through the process so that every pound that comes in, we know exactly where it came from and where it's going.
So product comes off a truck and we're going to grade it both visually and by testing it.
We're going to look at the material, have our quality department test it, sample it, screen it.
We end up with fresher product than anybody could possibly consume or an animal would ever get.
If you buy it off the shelf, it may sit on a quality hold for a couple of weeks, then it sits in a distribution center for a couple of weeks, then it goes to the shelf for a couple of weeks.
We're getting it when it comes off the mixing oven.
Typically the material we send out to the livestock guys it's a fresher product than what you might find on the shelf.
Our end customer is anywhere from large feed mills to local family farmers.
And then it's a sustainable model that just keeps working.
So we've got a couple vendors early on were all landfill. Once a consultation happened, it was 200, 300, 400 tons and turned around to be hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings to landfill costs and what we're able to pay for the product.
There's a reason why we continue to grow.
We've got some national accounts now that started as one plant. We worked with them to singulate items, provided value, and now we're going into plant 5, 6, 7, and 8 to then solve those, singulate those issues, and be able to provide value. So a win-win for the company and their bottom line.
The vendors win on the sustainability side. We win because we have a process that can meet those demands, and the end user has a product that they can't find anywhere else.